Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are going to show you how to send invoices here in Stripe. Let's begin. Now, the first thing that you need to do is to log in using your credentials. If this is your first time in Stripe, I want you to click the sign up option. And from here, just to follow the on-screen instructions and you're good to go. Sending invoices through Stripe is a straightforward process that is helpful, particularly for businesses that want a streamlined and efficient way to handle payments. Now, depending on how you set up your Stripe account, I want you to hover to the left side panel of your dashboard and click the invoices. If you haven't already, okay, you might want to create your first invoice here. We have a separate video on how to send invoices or how to create invoices here on Stripe that you might to check in our channel. Okay. Now, the video of creating an invoice in Stripe is an 8-minute long. Okay. You might want to watch this first before you go to this tutorial for you to be able to get a good grasp about it. All right. Now, switching over to the Stripe, I'm just gonna click the one of the invoice that I have created. Now, one way to send an invoice from a previous invoice is by clicking this arrow right here. Click that, and you would be forwarded to download the invoice or download the receipt. Now, if you click on the download invoice, you would need to save it to your local file, and then from there, you can send it to the email address that you want to send to. That's one way, all right? Now, I'm gonna exit this. I'm going back to the test mode. I'm gonna click the add button here to create an invoice and say you how to create it from scratch and send the invoice directly. All right, so I'm going to find a customer, and that's gonna be this one. Choose currency depending on your preferences. That's going to be US dollars. All right. Now, items, maybe, for example, I'm going to put in add a new item. Item is because we are a team of individuals who creates the videos here in GPlaths. Someone is responsible for the back end. Someone is responsible for the creatives, such as making the thumbnails, and the others are the one who creates the videos. For example, video production billing. Okay, quantity is like where we need to create at least 69 videos per week, and the price is going to be like $69. Let's try that. Now, click on save or save and add another, but I'm going to click on save. And that is going to be billed to the owner of this channel, which is GPlaths or DL. You can add a shipping if you wanted, shipping rate, but it's not applicable since this is on an online production. But if you are, of course, sending an invoice to an e-commerce company or a logistics company, you might want to add a new shipping rate here. And if you want to add a coupon, you can do so. But it requires you to complete your profile. Okay, you can, in terms of the payment collection, you can request payment. For example, it's going to be due in 30 days, or is it going to be in due tomorrow, or within 7 days, depending on how you want to send the invoice to your client, to your company, or to a partner or team member, right? For example, we're going to put in a specific date for a custom, like September 20th on Friday. You can, of course, click the option for auto charge. You can put in the card number. You can add another card if you wanted. Additional options is going to be a short memo. Okay, so I'm going to change it to how to send invoices, and the footer is going to be something like this. I'm here and confirm. You can add another custom field, for example this, and the value is 69. You can add a tax ID. ID type is going to be depending on your country. All right, so it's all up to you. Now, the PDF page size for your invoice, since you're sending it via online, is it going to be A4 or letter? Because sometimes my clients print the invoice for audit and accounting purposes. You can also choose the branding. You can change how your invoice, emails, receipts, and payment page look in branding settings. If you click that, you would be forwarded in this section. You can put in an icon and a logo. Let's do that. Now, once you've done that, all you have to do is click on Save Changes. Okay. Wait for it. You have an option for the in terms of the branding. You have an option for the mobile view and the desktop view, whichever you prefer. And then on the template, if you want, you can select a template and you can manage all templates, but that's going to be for another video. Okay. If you wanted to create a new template, you can do so here. All right. You can put in the invoice ID and of course your template name. You can do so and create group and create your template. Okay, so let's cancel that for now and switch back in this. Now, these are going to be your option for sending the invoices. You have the email here. This is going to be the email invoice from Deep Laughs. Okay, so you might want to customize all of the information if you think it's not right. You also have an option for the customer will not receive reminder emails if the invoice hasn't been paid. If you want, I'm going to enable email invoice to customer, or you have also an option for do not email customer. You can always configure email reminders here in this option, so you have more controls over sending invoices here in Stripe. Just wait for it to load, and once you've done that, that's going to be you're going to be forwarded here on the invoice setting. So it's all up to you. Okay. Now, going back again to the invoice, once you're happy with it, all I have to do is click this button right here to send invoice. All right, so this is going to be the invoice PDF, the email, and payment page. Once you're sure about that, click on Send Invoice, and there's going to be a status that says your invoice was sent successfully, all right, at the bottom. Well, let's check if we received that email. As you can see, we successfully received the invoice from Stripe on this particular email that we have created. You see that? You can download the invoice if you wanted. Of course, you can view that on Google Docs or a PDF viewer. And this is going to be your sample invoice here on Stripe. And that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next one.